Again, Troy here at the Mills. Thank you for your business again. I'll try to do my best to do a training video. Some of this will be similar to the Tahoe. So there's your fold in and fold out mirrors. As you know, memory seat 1 and 2 with the easy exit. Once you set everything, press and release set, then push and hold 1. This is a quick way to pull up cameras. That's a way to turn off park assist. You know the modern car stops running at a red light. If you can't stand it, turn it off. This is lane correction. You're lane drifting, it nudges the steering wheel. Hill descent, this will actually self-park in case you're really bad at parallel parking. 2 high, 4 auto, 4 high, 4 low. This is drive modes. So tow haul mode, normal, sport, more aggressive driving, true off-roading. 90% of the time you're going to be in normal mode. Brightens and dims instrument cluster at night. There's your trailer brakes. Here's your auto headlights with fog lights. Here is cruise. So cruise on and off here. And forward collision, this sets your gap. And so the 5 things, let's talk about Super Cruise. Forward collision has to be on. It has to be in adaptive cruise, so you hold this 3 seconds until it says adaptive cruise on the screen. There's regular. I'll hold it again for adaptive cruise. Lane correction needs to be on. And you get 3 years of Wi-Fi, so when the Wi-Fi runs out, Super Cruise will run out. So then you'll have to pay for Wi-Fi to get self-driving back. And then last but not least, you have to be on a highway that's in the nationwide mapping system, and they're adding thousands of miles per year, but your lonely country road probably is not in the Super Cruise menu. So when you have those things on and you're in a Super Cruise highway, you hit this. Right now it's going to tell me we're not on a road, I'm in my parking lot. But cruise, set, decrease, set and decrease, resume, increase is there. Talk to the car, talk to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Here's heated steering wheel. This button allows you to change what you want down on your screen. You could also have Google Maps down there or Android Auto Maps. The safety page, most of the time you're probably going to drive around on that screen. And again, that's this button here. Here's some music here. And this up and down, I can flip what source I wanted. Behind the right steering wheel is still volume. Behind here is still preset radio stations. Past drive is L in case you want to manually shift. Then you paddle shift up and down. That's the sensor to make sure you're not sleeping or that you are paying attention as you're driving down the road. Front wipers here. Rear wipers here. Mist, just to do the headlight one, or the wipers once, tap there. Or if I hold it in, that's how you spray off the bug juice when they build up there. Still have, I put sunglasses up there. You know, let's talk about trip, fuel economy, odometer. That stuff isn't down here anymore. Vehicle status. Maintenance. There's tires, brake life, oil life, back button. Gauges, maybe if you're hauling that race truck, race car to the shop, maybe you want to put tranny temp. So let's talk about something. Tranny temp, add to driver display. You can add one of your gauges on the left hand side there. So I added, let's remove, back, trip, fuel economy, engine hours. So again, if you wanted fuel economy, add to drivers. There's fuel economy right there. So you'll decide what you want on the left-hand side of your screen. My GMC logs in. It's also a digital owner's manual. Will be under the My GMC app there. And cameras, you do have your surround vision. Trailering, this has the built-in trailering app where you can save 7 things. Maybe the Beamer convertible, the boat. It'll memorize trailer brake gains. You can set up maintenance reminders, all really nice and handy. Let's get into setting up the rest of the vehicle. Connections, you can pair phones here. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is there. the vehicle. Audio settings, that's bass, treble, face. I like sound mode, do center point. You will get the best out of the Bose radio system here. This is a rear seat reminder. You put anyone or cold beer or a grandchild at the back seat. When you turn off the truck, it says, hey, looking back. If you want that on or off, it goes there. That'd be a seatbelt reminder. This is Super Cruise, that you want it to automatically go around, turn on blinker, and go around someone in the slow lane. Climate and air, that's all turned on. Safety. Remember, this has the vibrating seat, so if you're backing up and danger's coming from the right, just the right hand side of your seat will rumble. This is forward collision. It's set to brake. If you're going 50 and slower, someone pulls out in front of you, hammers the brakes. It will brake for pedestrians, but it won't at night. Humans are too small. This is new. You're going through an intersection, someone runs a red light, it'll hit the brakes because it'll tell that someone is coming from your right or front left. Bicycle alert, side blind zone alert. That's if you're backing up and you're going beep, beep, beep. Well, there's nothing there but a tree stump you forgot about. It will apply the brakes like, stop backing up. You're going to hit something. And also it'll brake when you're backing up for rear cross traffic. Remember, if you don't want those on and you just want an alert, switch it to alert. Comfort and convenience. Turn this on. If every time you hit lock, would you like the mirrors to fold in every time? If it's every just once in a while, hit the button on your way out. Rain sensing wipers. I like this one. You put it in reverse. If your front wipers are on, it gives you a courtesy swipe and back. Means it's snowing or raining. Driver attention. I like normal sensitivity. Picks you up if you're sleeping or lane drifting a little too much. Lighting. I like the animated when you approach the car, the headlights and daytime running lamps do a little dance for you. It's kind of neat. Power door locks. When you put it in park, if you want all the doors to unlock, if not, just driver door or no doors, and they stay locked until you try to get out of the car. Delayed door lock. As soon as I take it out of park and want to go back or forward, it locks the doors. If you like that 30-second delay, then turn on delayed door lock. When you hit lock, do you like a horn? So switch it to lights only if you don't want a horn. Remote start, heated seats. This is if you hold lock for 5 seconds, it does roll the windows down. Passive door unlock. I like it when you walk up to the driver door, hit the silver button in the handle, just the driver door unlocks, or maybe you want all doors to unlock. This is passive locking. Your Tahoe has it. If you like that, you just walk away with the keys and it locks the door automatically. You can choose to do it with horn or no horn. These are the double honks. Hey, you left keys in me when the driver door closes. Or this one is double honk. Hey, I'm still running, but you're walking away with the keys. If you don't want those on, then turn them off. Seat position. Each key can go to memory seat 1 or 2. And easy exit. If you want the seats to go down and back, turn that on. And then whatever key starts the car next time, it'll automatically go to that seat position. And again, sorry Miller did not send us the second key. I will mail it to you when we get it. Sounds. So you get in the car, you don't get blast full of radio. And then this is if you want that beep when you touch the touch screen. Also, once you and I set up passwords, and probably be next Tuesday, hope you have fun this weekend and may you win many trophies. But I'll walk you through profiles and accounts. Do add in your account. If you know your Google password, look it up. First log into Google and then log into the truck. And you can do it, sign in on vehicle with your email I have for you, Bob, and then that password you and I are going to set up for you Tuesday. And it's important, before you even not have time to set up the car till next Tuesday, log into your account before you do any of this, or the next time you turn your car off and turn it back on, everything you set may go away and not stay set. So do log into your account under settings, Wi-Fi, audio, Google Maps. While you have any Wi-Fi subscription, Google Maps will work. Then after that, if you don't want to pay for Wi-Fi because self-driving would go away, then you can use maps from your cell phone. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Here is how you pair phones. And controls right here. Child door lock, side blind zone alerts, steering assist. So if you're going to switch lanes and there is a car there, you're like, I don't see anyone, I'm going to keep switching lanes. It'll actually nudge the steering wheel. No, there's a motorcycle there. Add universal remotes. It's real simple and just follow the instructions. All your climates down here. Here's fans up and down, dual climate. Here's auto, set the temperature and go all the way to Chicago. Here's your heated seats, backrest or rumpus and back. Here's where you want it to come out on your face, your feet, or all three zones. Syncs up both sides to the driver's controls. Front defrost, rear defrost, air conditioning, recirculate. There's your cordless cell phone pad. USBs there. More USBs here. Here's how you open up the hatch from inside. And then this is how you lay down the third row without getting up. Power third row. And here's your dome light controls. So when your dome lights or your doors are open because you're spring cleaning your car and you don't want to drain battery, turn that function off. And then shifting has changed. So towards you and down is drive. Towards you and up is reverse. And then you hit park on the end. That's going to be awkward for about the first day or so that you're driving your vehicle. I do believe that was it. All right, thank you for business again, sir.